definitely, like I said, wait at least till the third date. I mean, honestly, just try not to do it on the first date. Like you said, I'm not saying that it never works out, but like you said, a man, why does he need to invest if you've given him everything that he wants?
In general, if you're looking for a relationship, you want to filter guys like that because
Right.
because when I'm coaching those guys, right,
Mhm.
are they thinking, oh, I'm gonna hook up with this girl and make her my girlfriend? No, they're thinking I'm gonna hook up with this girl tonight. I'm gonna hook up with this girl the next night. I'm
Right.
gonna go to this bar, this nightclub.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I probably still would. You're amazing. I would have gotten more, but it just makes it less likely, right? Because I'm like,
Right.
okay, well, I got what I
came here for.
Do I need to really know more? It's like,
Right.
So even though a lot of people will tell you otherwise, this is the truth. This
Right.
is the real.
You're
You're trying to make that guy become the one that.
Right. Which a lot of women do that. And that's also, I think, why they end up not respecting the man and all that stuff is because they've, kind of turned him into somebody that he wasn't, or, assumed he was going to change. Multiple people do that. But a lot of women do that. And a lot of women, too, it's a lot of pressure. I want to have kids. I want to start a family. My biological clock is like, I want to find a guy. Like, and not all women do that, and I don't think they should rush it.
Right.
But it's also like, as a woman, you're like, okay, if you're still single in your 30s or mid 30s, you do kind of feel like, well, I want to get married. I want to have kids, and you don't want to rush it, but you want to find the right person. And it's a complicated situation for them to be in, but they'll have better luck.
Right.
If they realize that they have the power in the beginning. Yeah. And walk away if they need to walk away. Definitely, like I said, wait at least till the third date. I mean, honestly, just try not to do it on the first date. Like you said, I'm not saying that it never works out, but like you said, a man, why does he need to invest if you've given him everything that he wants?
And this is coming from someone who, for lack of a better term, coach guys on pickup, right? So, and I taught them how to pick up girls and from a bar that they just met or whatever, not even a date, right? And bring them home. And, it might seem contradictory, and a lot of guys will tell you, no, you should, like, don't be a prude, don't, but
that's them tricking you.
Look, you want to filter guys like that, right? I mean,
right, exactly.
Unless that's what you're looking for, okay. But in general, if you're looking for a relationship, you want to filter guys like that because when I'm coaching those guys, right,
mm-hmm.
are they thinking, oh, I'm going to hook up with this girl and make her my girlfriend? No, they're thinking, I'm going to hook up with this girl tonight. I'm going to hook up with this girl the next night.
Right.
I'm going to go to this bar, this nightclub.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they had some resistance, I'm not saying that that's going to make it. But
men act like they don't like resistance, but in the beginning they like resistance.
Look, and I was in that mode myself when we met, right? And then, but you
tried, and I shut it down.
Right, but then
you can flirt,
right? But I saw that you're interested. You had a high standard for yourself. You're a valuable person. I had fun with you. I wanted to get to know you more, so I did end up going on more than one date. Had I just gotten my way very simply and easily, I probably still would. You're amazing. I would have gotten more, but it just makes it less likely, right? Because I'm like,
right.
Okay, well, I got what I
came here for.
Do I need to really know more? It's like,
right.
So even though a lot of people will tell you otherwise, this is the truth. This
right.
is the real thing that and guys will get mad. They'll say this. They'll say, oh, well, she makes me wait. She makes the blue-pilled simp beta guy wait, but she gives it up for Chad on the first night. She runs over to Chad's house from Tinder and stuff. And there might be some truth to that, but that doesn't mean that's a smart strategy. That's why she doesn't get Chad. That's why she doesn't get the guy potentially, right? It's like you should make them all wait.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. And there was another point that I need to dig into my brain for, that I'm trying to think of. I mean, I lost it, but maybe it'll come back.
This is why people don't shoot podcasts in the water. It's real hard to focus.
It's distracting. Right. I got water in my eye, and now I lost all of my thoughts. But no, like, that's why women should have boundaries in the beginning. Oh, it just came to me. Okay. But women will be like, but if I don't sleep with him, he won't like me. And they're like, but if I don't do this, he won't like me. That is correct. And that should give you the answer on what you should do with a man like that. If you feel like if I don't do this for this man,
Right.
sex or not, whatever it is, that seems like, being used for something or something like that, that is your answer. That is not the guy for you. You cannot make him you cannot make him happy by giving him sex if he's using it as like you have to do this for me to make me happy sort of thing. That is the type of guy you run away from. And, women need to view dating more as a way to gather research. I'm not saying that if you go on a good date, don't keep going on dates with that guy. You're just getting research. But if you view dating as a way to go and meet new people and learn new things about what you like and don't like, then you'll enjoy dating more. You'll put off an aura to you where people will be more attracted to you. It'll be easier to get dates and you'll have better chances at finding the person you're supposed to be with. And when you run into somebody that you're not compatible with or you don't want to continue dating, just be respectful and be like, hey, I just don't think that we're a good fit. Like, I appreciate the time that we had, but I think it's best we see other people. And a guy might get mad at that, like, and you can't people please and be like trying not to make some guy upset, but have the boundaries in the beginning. And then that also saves you a lot of time going on dates, with the wrong people. And then also, too, if you wait till the 3 dates to be intimate, now you're not also attached, physically in that way that women do, give part of ourselves to men when we are intimate with them, that you haven't given somebody that ended up not being the one for you, that part of you. And you can save that experience for someone else. And I'm not saying that women don't have needs and they don't want to have sex and they, don't get
The whole sex toy industry.
right, exactly. And to be honest, women already know that, a lot of men don't know what they're doing, but a lot of men do know what they're doing, but it's not worth risking it on someone that you're not sure of. So at least by date 3, that's why I say date 3 is a minimum. You're at least a little bit sure of how you feel about this person. If you want to continue dating them, if it's worth going to that point with them. But I think if women understand that they have the power right off the bat from the initial dates, they can make better decisions for themselves and for the relationship as a whole if it gets to that point. Because like you said, the man will also respect you for not giving him what you want. It seems like it doesn't make sense. Men feel like women don't make sense and women feel like men don't make sense. But if you realize that, then you actually realize how to make sense of it. Like I just said, it's not, that sounded like a whole puzzle. But what I'm trying to say is men tell you one thing, that they want a woman that does everything that they say. But if you act like that from the very beginning when you're first dating him, he's not interested in you. You have to have a little bit of mystery. You have to have boundaries. You have to have respect for yourself, because yes, men want respect for themselves in a relationship, but they also want to respect the woman that they're with.
Exactly.
And you do that by not sleeping with them and by having standards for yourself.